Tough news out of Memphis, where Grizzlies star Jaren Jackson Jr. is set to undergo surgery for turf toe injury in his right foot. Now, the team says that Triple J was hurt during a live basketball run outside of the team's facility. There's currently no timetable for his return, but he is expected to make a full recovery. Now, the news comes just one day after the Grizzlies and Jackson Jr. agreed to a 5-year, $240 million Supermax extension. For more, welcoming in CBS Sports injury expert Marty Jaramillo. Marty, Grizzlies have not announced a timeline for Jaren Jackson Jr., but from your experience, how much time should we expect him to miss?
Madeline, I'm hoping the Grizzlies fans understand this is just temporary, because I'm sure they were just floored by the news. Okay, so he sustained a turf toe injury. What is that? Well, it's the big toe and a sprain, or more specifically, a hyperextension injury of the big toe. So if this is the foot, the big toe goes all the way back and tears the undersurface soft tissue, connective tissue, ligaments, and tendons. Now, typically, these injuries are grade 1 or grade 2, and they're gradual, and particularly occurs much more in football. That's from the name turf. That said, he sustained a very serious, more aggressive type movement where that joint just went past its available limit. Now, he'll have surgery momentarily, and the window is 3 to 5 months, right? On average, about 5 months. So having surgery at the beginning of July takes him to November. I don't expect him to miss any more than 2 months following the start of the season and make a full recovery.
Yeah, fortunately for Jaren and the Grizzlies, this is happening in July in the offseason. But Marty, why is turf toe such a tough injury for players to deal with?
Well, it's a great question, Madeline, because the push-off, to get a stable push-off off the foot, that all the front of the foot has to literally have a stable base, and you have to explode off of that. 60% of your body weight is on that first toe. So if you don't have the proper mobility, the proper stability of that toe, you just lose all power. So it's an absolute, one of the most difficult and one of the most painful injuries, but the surgery is quite perfected, and he'll do well. But 60% of the body weight goes on that big toe.
Marty Jaramillo, thank you so much for breaking this one down and for the insight as always. Let's take a look at these notable Grizzlies contracts. Of course, the headliners here, Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. just signed his yesterday, one day prior to the Grizzlies announcing this turf toe injury that, as Marty just said, could keep him out till November.